Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to take a look at this Thomas Built Buses sales brochure. So on the front cover it says Thomas Built Buses, the past, the present, the future. And then on the back it just has the logo and some information about how to get in contact with Thomas and stuff like that. So if we open the front cover, basically there's kind of a timeline since it's the past, present, the future. There's a timeline, kind of explaining everything about how Thomas was founded and, what started Thomas and what Thomas did during the war years and, stuff like that, and how, their first transit, the Minotaur, and, all that kind of stuff. And it even shows the different logos. And if we go to the second page, it shows you at the time, who was in charge and all that kind of stuff. And at the time, you still had Thomas family members running the company. And then here's a picture of them at some sort of meeting or something. And if we go to the next page, we've got some photos here. This is just of plants and stuff. You've got a chassis right there, what looks to be a transit chassis. There's a photo. These are photos of plants that are outside of the U.S. Like I believe there's one in Canada and some other places. There's the locations. You can read them. But yeah. And if we turn the page again, we have buses. So I really like this little photo roundup here with Ford International, Chevy, GMC, and then Thomas. It's got the logos. Got a stop sign. We got that there. Here's a ER, which I really like the older ER design. There's an S-Series Thomas, which I feel like this picture is kind of, I don't want to say well known, but you can find it easily on Google Images. And there's another Monitor with 4-ways and a Ford chassis, so that's pretty cool. And then there's a kid standing there, and then the inside of a Thomas, and you've got stuff telling you about the buses. If we turn the page, here's an ER activity type coach, and then we've got the Monitor in a multi-purpose scheme, and there's that again. There's a conventional, and then there's the transit chassis diagram. Now on the next page, we've got some interior shots of the plant, I'm guessing. This is probably one of the last check lines before the bus leaves the plant. And then we've got, just stuff on the inside of the plant and, them working on the buses, putting them together and all kinds of stuff like that. And on the next page, this is talking about buses being exported to different countries when they're new, so that bus is being lifted onto the ship. We've got a line of Thomas S series. This one right here, from the description, which is right here, actually says this is a line of, 75 bus line of brand new Thomas Internationals going to New York. So you can see all those yellow rectangles. There's a diagram of a Thomas safety liner ER. It shows you the floor and the structure, and as always, you have the grades of steel and stuff like that. On the next page, this talks about parts and service. You got some plant or dealer photos. Just more. You got school bus signs, tail lights, stop signs, seats, and then here's just more pictures from dealers. And this one I find interesting because it says used buses, and there's literally not a Thomas in any of that lineup. You've got a Bluebird, nice old Lodestar Bluebird, a Ward, and some Superiors. But I guess they're just saying they sold used buses. I'd love to go to a used bus like that now, or used bus lot like that now. And then here's just the employees with how long they've been here. So this employee has been with Thomas at the time for 42 years. So he's been putting buses together for pretty long. And then here you just have more plant photos, like there's a Thomas body being produced, and we have all, pictures of people doing stuff around the plant and stuff like that. Let's see, on the next page, you've got this kind of futuristic drawing of like a trolley or some kind of transit thing. I'm not really sure. It could be a school bus because there's like lights up there, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, and then there's a note from the president, just talking about, hey, thanks for choosing our product and stuff like that. There's the logo, and then here's a picture with another Safety Liner ER multi-function activity bus. It's got a side door. I don't think that would be a lift. I think that's just a side door. And then that's it. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me what you think. And, yeah.